somebody had bought them from us and then passed them along to
because
somebody
they
else.
were recycled.
Yes, and that to me, I was like, thank you, because whenever we deliver, we ask our customers.
And you're located in Dallas.
Yes,
you're
on
in
East Dallas right now. We're currently looking for warehouse space. But
you hear that, everyone?
Hear that, commercial real
Yeah,
estate people?
right.
Looking for warehouse
We're looking
space.
for warehouse space, or a warehouse sharing opportunity is another possibility for us. But we're in East Dallas currently, near the corner of Fitzhugh and Ross. Because our business is delivery, there's not someone there all the time, so you would need to call us if you want to come drop some boxes off.
And that number
place an order.
is?
It's 214-384-1316.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask you, because we can talk about the boxes, and let me tell you what, I'm an HSN customer, and I bought 3 of something. They send it in separate boxes, each one.
Yep, that's how it started with the retail. Retail's amazing.
I just was like, huh?
How much boxes?
But anyway, you were going to provide a little bit, because you were a realtor, and you did some, and you know about moving and everything, and you have some moving tips about moving green, way to prepare.
Yes.
And so you're going to share that with some of the viewers.
Absolutely. Well, like anything else, the more time you have to plan, the more money you're going to save, because you have the time to comparison shop and do your research and find the best mover and negotiate.
Do you make referrals, or do you?
I do. We have recommended a couple of companies for moving in the past, and A Ward Moving is always good. Carlton Ward is one of the owners. He's done an amazing job for me on a number of occasions. And then AB Moving here in Dallas also has a great reputation. Okay. So those are two I recommend. But like I said, it's all about planning. Now, in this market, not everybody has that kind of time. Sometimes things are happening really quickly with unfortunate situations and things like that. Our boxes are the best price in town, and as long as you order by 3:30, we can usually get them out to you the next day, although we don't deliver on Sundays. We take Sundays off. But as far as movers and things like that, they need time to prepare. So that's my first tip, is just as soon as you think you know something, start doing your research and find out who you want to work with. As far as getting your things packed, be sure that you ask the mover, if you're going to have your things packed for you, ask exactly what is covered and what they will pack and what they won't pack, so that you know ahead of time and can really be prepared, because you're paying for their time. And so the more prepared you are when they walk in the door, like with all the things in the kitchen that you don't want to be packed, set aside, the better off you're going to be. And I think that's the overall message, is that even if you hire people to do your move for you, your move is your move. And if you want to know where things are when you get to the other side, you need to take responsibility for the things that are really, really precious to you. I would never have someone else move something that is just, that if it broke, you would die. I had this woman tell me, I do pack for people on the side, and I did have a woman tell me one time, she said, if you break this, you broke my soul. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to let you pack that. I really want to help you today, but I don't want to break your soul. And
But do you have, like, when I was moving, I was like looking at the idea of what do I need immediate. I had immediate boxes, and I wanted to open up. And the way I look at stuff on desktop, because my memory is visual, and so I'm very like, this came off my desk.
Yes,
marking
and
the boxes.
That's another thing. We really swear by using color-coded labels, so you have one color per room, and label things according to how you will remember them. Just like Kathy said, this was from the top of my desk, or this is bedroom by the drawer, and it does help to pack rooms at a time.
And I put stars on the boxes that I know that I need to open up right away.
That's smart. That's a smart idea.
Yeah, because those go first in, because those are things I'm working on, because I don't want to have to start thinking about what I'm putting in there.
I have worked with clients. A lot of people these days are doing some storage and some moving. And if you have the time, you can actually go through your rooms and pack everything for storage first.
Yeah.
And that really, really helps. And then you use one color label for all of that. and then you can break down the rooms from there. But again, you know, people don't always have the luxury of time, and I think that's another thing during your move is you have to be forgiving of yourself, because moving is one of the most stressful life things that you can go through. It's similar.
Well, tell
to
me, and I had to move out and move in to do those floors,
and things like what happened to you with your floors, that can hit you out of the blue, and you've got to deal with it. And that's, you know, if that
took us a year. My piano's still at the place. That's the last thing, but it was only last month that I get everything moved in.
Exactly. It takes time.
And it happened in August of last year.
It really does take about a,
it lets you know what you don't need, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the great opportunity of moving, is it's like
I sure
shedding
got
an
rid
old
of a lot of
skin.
clothes because of the wardrobe boxes.
Yeah, you're kidding.
Well, and one thing I would say to people is if you're forced into a short-term move and you have to do it fast, you can do that sorting out on the back end too.
Yeah.
Anything that you start to think about that you want to know, hey, where is that pot lid? That you probably need to go dig out. But if you didn't think about the rest of the contents of that box, leave it in a box.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave that in a box and tell everybody to go to treehuggerboxes.com and contact Nancy Elliott, who is our guest today, and we're glad to have you on. Thank you so very much.
Kathy, I want to thank you so much for having me on the show, and thank you, Carol Ann. It's been fun talking with you.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break, and treehuggerboxes.com, Nancy Elliott, and her telephone number's there, and we're going to have her at the website. We'll be back in a minute with Catherine Hatcher, and you'll be talking to me.